Stop everything and listen to me, because this is the moment you finally face the war inside you. The war you keep pretending you're not fighting. Your comfort zone is not soft. It is not safe. It is not peaceful. It is slowly turning your life into a quiet prison that feels normal. You wake up tired not because you need more sleep, but because you keep sleeping on your potential and calling it rest. Listen carefully, because you already know this truth deep inside you, but you keep running from it like it's some kind of monster chasing you. Every dream you have is trapped behind a wall of excuses. A wall you built with fear, overthinking, and the illusion that tomorrow will save you. Be honest with yourself for one moment, because honesty is the first weapon you need in this war you've been avoiding for years. How many times have you said you'll start next week, or next month, or when life gets easier, even though you know it never does? How many mornings have you opened your eyes knowing you should change, but you let the comfort of routine pull you back into the same cycle? And let me ask you something even deeper. How long will you keep betraying the future version of yourself who is begging you to wake up? Comfort is killing your drive, slowly, silently, like poison you drink in tiny sips every single day without noticing the damage. Your comfort zone doesn't feel dangerous because it never shouts, it whispers. And those whispers become chains around your ambition. You know what hurts the most? Watching your own potential sit in the corner because you never gave it a chance to breathe. You think staying comfortable protects you from failure, but the truth is it protects you from growth, strength, confidence, and real life. This war is not outside you. It lives inside your habits, your laziness, your excuses, and your fear of stepping into the unknown. You keep waiting for motivation to magically appear. But motivation is not a visitor. It is a soldier you create by taking action. Look at your life for a moment. Really look. Not with excuses, not with denial, but with the honesty of someone who wants better. How many opportunities have you missed because you chose comfort instead of courage, scrolling instead of studying, relaxing instead of improving? And the worst part is you know it, you feel it every night when you tell yourself you'll do better tomorrow. Let me tell you something raw. Tomorrow is a liar, and it has been lying to you for years, making you believe it will rescue you. Your comfort zone is like a warm bed in a burning house, and you keep lying inside it, thinking the fire will disappear on its own. Pain is not your enemy. Your enemy is that part of you that refuses to feel discomfort, even though discomfort is the birthplace of growth. You want discipline, but you avoid the situations that create discipline. Situations that require you to be uncomfortable and committed. You want confidence, but you avoid the actions that build confidence. Actions that demand you to face fear instead of hiding from it. You want success, but you run from the process that creates success, the process that forces you to fight your old habits. Every time you choose comfort, you choose a weaker version of yourself, and that version becomes stronger every time you let it win. But listen to me closely. The strongest version of you is not hiding. It is waiting, buried under layers of laziness and fear. You feel empty sometimes, not because you lack purpose, but because you avoid the challenges that give you purpose. You feel lost, not because you lack direction, but because you keep walking in circles inside the same comfortable cage. Real talk. Your comfort zone is the enemy of your dreams, and every day you stay inside it, you lose a little more of your fire. The world will not stop and wait for you. Your dreams will not walk toward you, and your future will not build itself. You have to move. You have to act. You have to decide. And you have to stop letting comfort dictate your destiny. Think about the things you want: strength, energy, progress, mastery, success, confidence. None of them exist inside comfort. Everything you desire exists outside the place you feel safe, and that is the truth most people run from their entire lives. But you are not most people, or at least you don't want to be. And that desire makes you dangerous if you learn to use it. This war is not about fighting the world. It is about fighting the version of yourself that keeps choosing the easy path. It's about battling your own excuses, destroying your own limits, and replacing comfort with growth even when it feels painful. You don't become strong by staying comfortable. You become strong by stepping into discomfort again and again until it becomes normal. You don't become disciplined by wanting discipline. You become disciplined by doing the things you don't want to do. You don't change your life by dreaming. You change it by showing up, even when your body feels tired and your mind feels weak. Listen to me. Life will not get easier, but you can get stronger. And strength comes from the battles you keep refusing to fight. Your comfort zone has been winning for too long, and every minute you give it, your future pays the price. Think about how many people you admire and realize none of them became who they are by choosing comfort. They became great because they walked into the discomfort you keep avoiding. And that is the truth you need to face now. You don't need motivation. You need a decision, a real one, the kind you feel in your bones, the kind that changes everything. You need to stand up, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, because this war has been waiting for you long enough. Your excuses are loud, but your potential is louder. And it is time to finally let it speak. Solution: start small. One uncomfortable action today. One decision that scares you. One step into the unknown. One battle you refuse to lose. That's how the war begins. That's how the war is won. Not with comfort, but with courage. Your future is calling you. Your greatness is calling you. And they are both tired of waiting. Listen to me carefully, because this part is where your life can split into two different paths, and only one of them leads to the person you want to become. You need to understand something powerful. The comfort zone feels safe only because you've stayed there for too long, not because it is good for you. When you avoid challenges, your mind gets weaker. Your heart loses fire, and your dreams start fading like a story you forgot you once believed in. Every day you hide from discomfort. You teach yourself fear. You train yourself to run, and you slowly forget that you were born to fight. And I know you feel it sometimes, that quiet voice inside you saying, "I can be more." But you silence it with distraction and routine. You try to stay comfortable, but the truth is, comfort has never given you peace. It has only made you feel stuck in the same place. Look at your patterns. You start things with excitement. You feel the energy for a moment, and then the comfort zone pulls you back like gravity. And you know what hurts the most? Watching the same cycle repeat until you feel numb, until you don't even trust your own promises anymore. You say you want discipline, but discipline dies every time you choose the easy option, every time you avoid the work that could change you. You say you want confidence, but confidence grows only when you do difficult things. When you prove to yourself that you can survive discomfort. You say you want a new life, but a new life requires a new you, and a new you cannot grow in the same old comfort zone. Listen, the war against comfort is not just about working harder. It's about breaking the mental chains that tell you, stay here. Stay small. Comfort wants to keep you predictable, quiet, and average, because average is easy. Average is safe. Average requires nothing from you. But you were never meant to be average, and that's why you feel that silent anger inside you when you waste your potential again. You feel that frustration not because you're weak, but because you're not living at the level you know you could reach. And that pain you feel, that's not failure. That's potential begging you to stop hiding and start fighting for your own life. Let me tell you something real. Nothing beautiful grows inside comfort. Only routine, regret, and the slow death of ambition. If you want strength, walk into discomfort. If you want discipline, choose discomfort. If you want confidence, stand inside discomfort. Every great version of you is hiding behind the moments you avoid, the tasks you delay, the fears you pretend you don't feel. You think the fear will disappear once you're ready, but readiness is a myth, and comfort created it so you never move. You become ready by starting, not by waiting. You become powerful by acting, not by imagining. You become unstoppable by choosing the hard path. And let's be honest, you already know the things you should be doing, but the comfort zone has convinced you to postpone your own evolution. It tells you later, tomorrow, someday. And you accept those lies because they feel soft, gentle, and familiar. But soft lies create hard lives, and comfort is full of those soft lies that feel good today, but destroy you slowly over time. Look at the people who inspire you. They went through discomfort you would have run from, and that's why they became the person you admire. Look at your own life. The best moments you've ever experienced came from decisions that scared you at first. Growth always comes wrapped in discomfort, but comfort disguises itself as safety, and that's how it traps you. I need you to hear this. You are not stuck. You are just comfortable, and there is a massive difference between the two. Stuck means you can't move. Comfortable means you won't move. And most people will live their whole life without knowing the difference. Don't be like most people. Don't let comfort steal your fire. Don't let fear silence your potential. Solution: take one action today that breaks your comfort zone. Wake up earlier, study 1 hour, work out even when you're tired. Say no to distractions. Say yes to your goals. Tiny discomfort, repeated daily, becomes unstoppable strength. This war is not won in one day. It is won every morning you refuse to stay the same. Your future is still alive. Your greatness is still waiting. And the strongest version of you is closer than you think. Listen to me carefully, because this final part is where you stop reading and start changing, where your comfort zone finally loses the power it has held over you for years. You must understand this truth deeply. Every time you avoid discomfort, you give your comfort zone another victory, another inch of control over your choices, your habits, and your identity. Your comfort zone is not just a place. It is a mindset, a silent agreement you made with fear, a deal that trades your dreams for a little temporary ease. And you feel that heaviness inside you, because you already know that ease is killing your spirit, slowly, quietly, in ways you pretend not to notice. Think about all the moments you knew you should move, but you stayed still. All the moments you knew you could do more, but you chose the easy path instead. Those moments added up. They shaped your mind. They shaped your confidence. They shape the story you tell yourself about who you are. But that story is not the truth. It is just the consequence of staying comfortable for too long. And stories can be rewritten when you finally decide to fight back. Let me be brutally honest with you. The person you dream of becoming does not exist inside your comfort zone, not even a little. That person is built through resistance, built through consistency, built through choices that scare you at first, but strengthen you over time. The comfort zone wants you soft, predictable, and silent. But the world needs you bold, disciplined, and fully awake to your potential. And I know you feel that fire deep inside you sometimes. That spark that rises for a second when you imagine your future, before fear pushes it back down. That spark is not random. It is your potential trying to break through the walls you built around yourself by choosing comfort for too many years. Every time you scroll instead of growing, the walls get higher. Every time you delay instead of start, the walls get thicker. Comfort makes the walls feel safe, but safety is not the goal. Growth is. Evolution is. Becoming the strongest version of yourself is. You are not tired of life. You are tired of living below your potential, tired of feeling stuck in patterns you know you can rise above. You are tired because comfort drains energy, drains ambition, drains confidence, and leaves you feeling empty even when everything seems easy. Hard work doesn't drain you. It strengthens you. It builds you. It wakes you up from the numbness that comfort creates. Let me tell you something powerful. Discomfort is not pain. It is progress. And you must learn to recognize the difference. Progress will feel uncomfortable, unfamiliar, messy, and shaky. But that feeling is the signal that you're finally moving toward the life you want. Comfort will feel warm, soft, familiar, and easy. But that feeling is the trap that keeps you exactly where you've always been. Think about how many times comfort convinced you to quit early, convinced you to stop trying, convinced you to choose the easy option again. Those small decisions shaped your mindset, shaped your habits, shaped your reality, until comfort became your automatic response to everything hard. But you can break that pattern, not by dreaming, not by wishing, but by choosing one uncomfortable action over and over until it becomes your new normal. You must become the kind of person who does difficult things automatically, who walks toward challenges instead of away from them. Because the moment discomfort becomes normal, the moment effort becomes expected, the moment growth becomes the priority, everything in your life changes. Your confidence rises. Your discipline strengthens. Your focus sharpens. And suddenly, the things that once scared you feel like your natural environment. This is the evolution you've been avoiding. The evolution that starts the moment you decide to step out of the familiar and into the unknown. Listen to me, the unknown is not your enemy. The unknown is the birthplace of your next level, the space where your future is waiting. You have wasted enough time inside the walls you built. It is time to break them brick by brick with daily action and relentless discipline. Nobody is coming to push you. Nobody is coming to rescue you. Nobody is coming to drag you out of the comfort zone you built yourself. This battle is yours, and that is exactly why you will win it. Because once you hold yourself accountable, nobody can stop you again. Solution: Push yourself into one difficult thing every morning. Break one bad habit every week. Replace one comfort with growth daily. Show up even when you feel weak. Do the work without excuses. These small actions will transform you into someone unstoppable. Someone who no longer bows down to fear. Someone who lives with purpose and fire. And when you look back months from now, you will not recognize the person you used to be, because the war against your comfort zone will be over. You will have won. You will have grown. You will have reclaimed your life. Your future is waiting for you outside your comfort zone. Your greatness is waiting for you outside your comfort zone. And now you finally know the truth. It is time to go get it.